Hmm. Hello everyone. It's in the middle of an Ashina Flower run. Somehow it hit S on both distances, but I have 0 wit. Ugh. Surely second summer, my wit cards will lock in. Okay, at least I have great mood. Also went the entire first summer without a single Guts megaphone. This run is not going too well. Hopefully with medium S, mile S, I can not use any more clocks, because I don't think I have any more. I most likely have to rest this late May. Or... actually, I might just drink that now and hope for a mood up. Like the stam here. Just hope for a mood up from those two races. Finally get one of my wit cards to bond. Yeah. $520 wit going into year 2 summer. I just had like one barbecue. I feel a little bit better. This entire run. Also, this is like I've been doing these runs without Fuku, and it feels terrible. But like Fuku just does not fit in the deck. Like I need to fit everything else in. If I had Admire Vega, well, I have to take that Guts training. I don't have a Guts anklet. That's crazy. Oh, I have to look in the shop. Now Guts anklet shows up. Do I grab this 40% just so I at least have one? Actually, no. I just train. I just train for a race next turn. Oh wow. Okay. I can see why the Guts deck is a little addicting. Alright, 2 back-to-back 3 Guts. This Nishino flower is going to be a little stupid. Okay, we're not gonna have to. I guess we'll race later. Oh yeah, she's gonna be so stupid. I have 2 wit cards. Oh, fine motion, thank you. At this point, do I even... I have to take the wit trading. Oh my, she has 600... She's not even gonna hit 700 wit. Oh my. Wait, that's crazy. In the span of 5 turns? And all I can do is a 20% oh, megaphone. Oh, she's too stupid though. Like every stat with his wits. Okay, plus 12 wit. It might not be over. I'm done reading these. Fast learner? I'll save it. Maybe. Fine motion's not even... this is where my fine motion bond went. I see. My 5 fine motion bond. Here. One thing about Guts deck that I find kind of annoying is having to check every single training. I guess that's like true for everything. But like because there's generally 3 rainbows, going through all of them is annoying. Oh, I think I... No, I'm not supposed to use a hammer here. Yeah, if we ignore the wit, I think the stat line looks decent. Just ignore the huge glaring problem with her wit stat. This is a small issue. Oh, I didn't buy a megaphone. And I should have megaphoned this. Oh, I mean, you still get plus 5 from the 20%. I can drink these two because I can just train the last 5 turns anyways. Doesn't it feel good to eviscerate the mild G ones? It's kind of nice. The mediums I'm having some trouble with. Maybe don't check. There's basically no race here, right? But she can't run those two, which is nice. I don't even know if I'm gonna hit 600 stam here. I need a couple more stam events. Ugh. And no speed star, like the 1 gold I can buy. I don't need this. I think if I want this speed ink, I probably need the speed ink as well. I don't need any more energy. I have 5 good luck charms for the final turns. Okay, so I'm good on speed. I just have to do some guts trainings. And hopefully, honestly, I need to do 2 wit and 1 guts. I think. Or 3 wit, 1 guts. Rather. I can hold off on buying the cupcake. Did I add everybody? I was waiting for... Let me do it now. I was waiting for it to get a little bit closer to the actual CM start. 619. Wait. Yeah, this run's cooked. No point in gambling that something's gonna pop up in this refresh. This does not look like I was running 2 wit cards. Okay, 30 stam is good. Let's go. Should be fine. Don't really want a speed ankle. I might buy a no. I'll save the 84 for the shop refresh. See what I have here. I'm gonna have to take this wit training over a race. Alright, I can race or train this turn. Because I think there's a sprint in December that you can do. Yeah, I'll race here. No rival kind of sucks. How late did Fine Motion bond? I finished bonding her, I think, second training of summer. This run I didn't get a single barbecue. But I did get 3 triple guts clicks, which is why the rest of the stats are so high. Don't need to buy speed. Might as well buy speed, I guess. There's nothing else I can afford. It's 3 Master Cleat Hammers. Let me whistle this one. Okay, there's a wit click. 13 wit. I mean, a wit click's a wit click. I still hit 600, damn. Yeah, so like, I think this is what I'm gonna end up with. I just need to be a little bit luckier with my wit clicks. Well, not with my wit clicks, I just need to be a little luckier that they actually bond. Both Marvelous Sunday and Fine Motion didn't finish bonding at first summer. But I don't even have, like, Speed Star, I don't even know if actually, I think I got Professor of Curvature. Which is, like, the only skills I can buy. I probably have to take this one, too. I'll save the last whistle for one final Guts click. Since one more Guts click gets me to max, I think. We have 50 more stats, 52 more stats, and everything. So I'll be at 800 wit. Yay. Yeah, I think Dictus is better than Admire Vega. I mean, am I really struggling on speed power? Like, that's the only reason why you row Ayabe over Ikuno is if you're struggling to get speed power. If Admire Vega gave wit, I might take it instead. But I'm not struggling on, like, speed power. So Dictus just makes more sense. Especially since I can... You know, this like gets me exactly on that 601. Okay, I have to take this wit click. If all my wit cards want to go to wit, I guess I'll just take the click. Yeah, if there was a Guts card that gave wit, I would much rather be running that. But, like, I'm not stressing that I'm 30 power under 1200. And Dictus's, like, 40 stam gets me just to the exact number that I need. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have a megaphone for this turn. I probably could have gotten my wit to somewhat subhuman levels. But I think I think 830 is, like, subhuman. But I mean, I guess I don't have to pass a wit check for Budding Blossom. Surely that's fine. 2.6k feels a little low. But the stats are good, just like, these 2 wit cards are just... Sometimes they give, sometimes they don't. Like, I needed to trade, like, 1 or 2 speed clicks for, like, actual bonded wit clicks. And I'd hit the stat line I wanted. I'm gonna grab Plancha. Mainly because I think in low lobbies where I miss Budding Blossom, Plancha is enough. Why have my firm conditions? Also, if I can't afford something because I'm grabbing Plancha, I'll get rid of Plancha. But like, there's just no other skill I can grab. Wow, I got no skills on this run. They're just straight up. Should I just grab Angling at this point? I have no mid-race. I think like the rest of this is just bad. I mean, I'm gonna redo this one anyways. I think 810 wit is just so bad. You know what? Oh, I can't afford Angling. We'll drop a Sunny Days for it. Because this will also let me get Pace Chaser Savvy. Is Air Groove better than Haru? I think so. I think Haru is better if you're running like 1 or 2 wit cards. I think when you're running triple wit, like Haru kind of is bad. So I think like, and specifically like as the third wit, specifically as like a third wit, I think Air Groove is better than Haru. I think if you're doing like 2 speed 2 wit, you would want Haru in. Because the issue with Haru is that like, she just doesn't show up. She's really good on solo clicks, but you need to like gamble for the triple guts clicks, and Haru just does not help you for that whatsoever. Here, I can pull up all the cards I'm using. We have Haru, Air Groove, and Dictus Bijin. Right, these are the 4 in contention. Obviously, Admire Vega is better. But I thought like the initial friendship gauge on all 3 of these cards are better. The specialty priority, okay, I guess Dictus isn't that much better, but Dictus I need for the recovery. But like Air Groove is a little bit more specialty priority, way more initial friendship gauge. I only value Haru on like if you're like going for like a really high roll, or if you're using her as your solo, maybe a duo guts card. Skill point bonus kind of sucks not having. Like this is pretty strong. It's just like Haru likes jumping around everywhere. I guess 50 is not that bad. But like the initial friendship gauge on Haru is impossible to play with, especially since Fine Motion refuses to bond. I think running Fine Motion and Haru together is just a disaster. I mean, I've only done 5 runs with Haru Fine Motion, but like all 5 of those runs, I don't think I've ever bonded everything together. So I'd rather just have all my other cards have high friendship gauge and try to bring up Fine Motion, since her career events doesn't give it besides the first one. I don't think this is the first one. It's Lovely Training Weather. Wow, not even UG. This is so glow. I didn't even get UG on this. I guess for now this is my best ace just because it has my LS. That is sad. But I mean, I'm gonna do more attempts on this. I'm gonna spend the whole like 1 more week on Nishino Flower. As you can see, I've only done 2 runs. So 1 more week is how much? 35 attempts? 35 more attempts? I think I have another Haru oh yeah, this was the previous Nishino Flower, which wasn't that great either. Subhuman wit. But I switched off this deck. I think this deck is terrible. Solo Fine Motion, Haru, terrible deck. So I think this is better for Nishino Flower. She just has extremely good growth rates. 15% speed, 15% power makes it super easy to play. I just need to get wit. But my ideal stat line is... my ideal stat line is 1200, 600, like 1100, like 1000, 1000. So I just want like 160 more wit, and I can take that from a little bit from power and a little bit from guts. I want those 2 to be put into wit. Which in this run was just getting wit clicks without, and avoiding like 2 more speed clicks. Oh, enough yapping about that. What was the deck? I showed the deck, right? It was 2 SSRs, Kitasen, Fine Motion, everything else was free. 2 SRs, a borrow, and then the event card. I don't, like, Pasta is not the best borrow. There isn't really a second inherit I would go on Nishino Flower. This is, like, the only thing that lets me hit medium A, mile S, or medium A with a mile main parent. I need to run 5 and 1, and I had the highest affinity. But obviously, like, I would want head on. Groundwork's is kind of nice. Speed Star would have been nice. Yeah, I don't have Vega, but it's not like there's not like much that Vega would help me here. I mean, Vega over Air Groove is better. Did I get playtimes over? Oh, I did. But Vega over Air Groove would be better. And then like Narita Top Road over Kitasen would be better. Is medium B enough to run? With Fuku, it was. Without Fuku, it was kind of hard to win like the hopeful stakes, and I had to use a couple of clocks on the Oka show. Wait, not the Oka show. I think it's just the hopeful stakes that's kind of hard. You have to hit like really good inherits to... really good stats out of your inherits. If you have like really bad blue sparks, I don't think medium B is copable. But almost every medium B run, I think I've used all my clocks. Like every medium B run was 5 clocks. But it was... like I still won them all. I just ended up having to use all my clocks for it. I don't know what's the one I lost here. Oh, the Takarazuka Kinan. But yeah, sometimes you just lose out because of medium B. It's a little bit easier with Fuku. I think without it, it felt a lot worse. I did like 2 runs without Fuku and medium B, and it just felt impossible to play. Alright. Enough yapping about Nishino Flower. Let's go in here. Alright. So, ended off yesterday with 85%. Lost against Digital, a Nice Nature Cheerleader, and... who was the last one? Symboli Rudolph? I think that was the last one. Why Dictus? You really want 601 Stam, so you have the 2.5% speed boost. And Dictus Guts, like, gets me over that line perfectly. Like, Dictus Guts gives you... how much is it in her main events? 40 in her main events? Like, I wouldn't have hit 601 Stam without Dictus Guts. In her main event, she gives you 15 plus 15 plus... No, she gives you 60, right? If you finish her chain event, she gives you 60 Stam. So I would have been at 560 if I didn't run Dictus Guts. And I ran like a Meyer Vega. Actually, I think Dictus Guts also gave me her random event, and one of her random events also gives you 20 Stam. So Dictus Guts in that run... Okay, let me go back to it. Dictus Guts in this run gave me 80 Stam. If I didn't get the 80 Stam, I'd be sitting at 640. I would be sitting at 540 Stam. Is that the correct math? Yeah, if I'm at 540 Stam, I'm 2.5% slower. So it just makes sense. Like, do I need the speed power from Admire Vega? I'm not struggling to hit my speed power goals. I'm going to be struggling to hit my Stam goals, and I'm going to be struggling to hit my Wit goals because these 2 cards don't exist. But there just isn't a better... 901 is fine, I think. Like, you don't get too much more after 900. Yeah, also, I have 60% race bonus. That's why I was only talking about Dictus and Admire Vega, because those are the only 2 Guts cards that give you 15% race bonus, and I have to run 15%. Air Groove has 10%. Air Groove has 10%? Wait, now you're making me doubt myself. I'm pretty sure I have 60%. Air Groove. Yeah. Air Groove has 50%. Or, sorry, 10%. She has it in her unique effect. So the 15% is to offset Kitasen, so I have 60% race bonus. If I had Admire Vega, I would drop Air Groove and then probably run Fuku for 70% race bonus. So I can have a little bit more SP. Because it's kind of hard when you can't run the long G ones to get all that much more SP. I'm getting like 2600, 2700 off of a 60% race bonus in like the 37-ish races I do. I think Guts decks, like, you have to kind of train more, which is kind of awkward. Or like, just like the racing schedule is really awkward on a sprint, mile, medium, plus running triple facility training deck. Yeah, I would value the 70% race bonus over Professor of Curvature. I would not value 60, though. I think if you can hit 60, it's fine. I think if I had Admire Vega, I would try to high roll with Fuku instead. And I would value the extra stats over Professor of Curvature. Is this Double Dom? Oh, it is actually not double dom. It's single dom solo front Maru. Okay. Well, ideally you would run firm course menace. Like, you would not do Fuku solo, you would do Narita top road solo. Can Fuku solo speed max speed? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a little gambly, but I think so. Oh wait, this Grass Wonder is not a part of that team. Okay, so it's single dom gold chip Ogre. That's this person's team. Single dom gold chip Ogre, and then a full A team. Yeah, I don't think the speed clicks are that bad. You just don't, you just train for during summer when you don't get like a double triple guts click. Would I borrow Dictus over Narita top road? Are you not? I mean, like, if you had Admire Vega over Dictus, if you had Admire Vega, I would run Admire Vega and borrow top road. Since they're like usable skills. But like in my specific deck setup, it doesn't make sense to like drop Kitasen for another Guts card and then like drop Kitasen for Haru and then borrow Narita top road sounds just wrong. I don't think Firm Course Menace is that much stronger than Professor of Curvature to downgrade 2 of my cards. Alright, all my Umas just start taking top 3. Looks like this gold chip, the other gold chip and the other one just don't really have that much mid-race. I would not like to get overtaken by my gold chip. Oh, actually, now I do, because she just hit Moving Past and Beyond. I was gonna say I don't want her to overtake a little too early, but it looks like it's fine. Okay, I think Teo's gonna activate my McQueen's Legacy. So Teo's gonna activate this, and I think McQueen's gonna activate now. Because she should catch up to McQueen. How does Teo activate Certain Victory and not activate Legacy of the Strong? Do they have to be in the same, like, close in lane? Or is my Teo just that much slower than my McQueen? I mean, 2-2-2 is, like, the safe option. Right? Especially if you don't have speed power growth rates, it's just the safer option. If you're running Nishino Flower, like, I think you have to do 1-3-2. It just makes no sense to go 2 speed cards. How do my Teo activate Certain Victory and not activate Legacy of the Strong? Because Teo had to have seen McQueen as the overtake target, which fulfills the conditions for Legacy of the Strong. Especially if she also additionally gets the additional difference. I guess she just didn't catch up to be 1 length behind. Because of the duel? It's just so weird to rock Teo, who has to have McQueen as the overtake target, and McQueen's ult, who needs to be an overtake target, not go off. Whatever. It's another gold chip win because McQueen boosted her forward in the duel. Wow. Did I join the wrong league? What happened? Did I join the wrong league? Oh, my Teo got pace promote. That was actually like the worst lobby I've been in. I have my gold chip to anchors. I don't think I've been in a weaker lobby. Like, not to be rude, but I don't even think, like, I can create this much of a distance from 4th place in a NPC lobby. A full distance? What? That's genuinely, like, insane. Yeah, it was 12 links in front of 4th place. Okay, we have NSS team, medium A. At least it's late surger. At least it's a late surger hybrid Dom. That's better than pace U equals MA2. I mean, this guy has a chance if she can roll like a whole bunch of wit checks. Oh, I'm taking this Dober with me in this pace down. I just snatched the Dober back into end closer positioning. Yeah, groundwork Sumbastan works. I mean, it's why you sometimes see my gold chip super pushed up. Because in like a front lobby like this, the acceleration for exiting pace down mode helps a bit. I don't think it's something that you have to like chase, but I had it offered from Smart Falcon, I think, so I ended up buying it. Like, you can argue that, like, oh, I disabled my own Daring Strike, but Daring Strike would have brought me here anyways. So, like, it's not like I lost out on much. Like, I guess I could have saved the 70 SP that I sent on Groundworks onto absolutely nothing. Wow, oh, no, never mind. I thought it was Professor of Curvature carryover, but I think it was just a dead Professor of Curvature proc. Alright, I think Gold Chip's gonna absolutely eclipse the Saiyan Sky. Yeah, I didn't even make it to the 200-meter line. I passed her at the 300-meter mark. Well, at least Teo would have won this room. My Teo's not that poorly built. I think my McQueen is struggling a lot. But my Teo can win. Granted, I beat a medium A, like, 28 race Saiyan Sky. Did I dodge all the, like, did I miss all the sweats in the 5 minutes I was talking about the Nishino flower? Oh well, we have our first UG of the day. Running a somewhat meta comp with Christmas Ogre and Gold Chip. Medium A. Medium A is a little scary for them. I think I'm running a Dominator. 5-star Gold Chip here. No Daring Strike. That's not the end of the world. Encloser Cross? Yeah, Encloser Cross. This one has Daring Strike. Tether and Tense Gaze as well. A mini hybrid. Ogre with long S. Wow. April 12th. Okay, it must have just reusing their old Umas. And they brought a dominant. They brought a Murmur. Murmur without the all-seeing eyes. Alright, does Groundworks Ogre take pace promote? Oh, it does. Wait, Teo? Teo's defending the pace promote? That's huge. I wish McQueen did that. Alright, luckily there's 5 frontliners, so Gold Chip should be able to hold on to this 5th place. I guess I have to beat out this other Gold Chip. But that's why we have Daring Strike anchors, right? Oh, cross push up so far with Tail 9. And she pays back down. Okay, well, I mean, I shut off Ogre from top 5, I guess. Looks like that's the best I can do. Just a festival and no redshift isn't as scary. I'm surprised it's losing to this right shower for mid-race. Okay, 1, 2, 3 for my whole team. And he's slightly overtaken by this cross. Okay, there's my triple redshift. Hopefully McQueen can ult. Okay. This still gives me 0 effective usage out of it, but at least the music is cool. That's all that matters, right? At the end of the day, the music. Oh wait, McQueen actually beat my Teo. Probably because Teo didn't have a unique. It's not like McQueen had one. She lost by a neck. T-Pulse? And I think I have T-Pulse on both of them. I have all I've got on both of them too. Yeah, I mean this Ogre just got bullied out of I don't know. It was top 5 for Stam Despair. But I probably just missed a wit check, and it also just got bullied out of redshift. So down to 8th place you go. As long as I don't get sniped by a UG Nice Nature. Two Christmas Ogres. Christmas Ogre double Dom. Oh, actually, this is 4 Doms in this room. Oh wait, I think my mouse just died. It was Nice Nature, Grass Wonder, Symboli Rudolph. Where's my mouse? Okay. Oh wait, okay, it's triple Dom. At least I think it's triple Dom. Unless it's just really poorly built aces. Yep, triple Dom. Running double Dom with this Ogre. That was made from last medium, I see. Okay, Guts Ogre. Guts Ogre Pace Beyond? Borrowing Dober over Maruzensky is interesting. Oh, this was made. Looks like this was also made for the last CM. 5 recoveries. I see. Okay, this one was made recently. They're a believer in the Guts decks. I know we already saw the Nice Nature. There was no front runner, right? So it's gonna be a pace promote here. Can it be a gold ship promote? Please, okay, please don't take out my McQueen gold ship. Okay, thank you. I think I took out this. Yeah, okay, looks like it's Sakura Chiono in P1. I was worried that gold ship would take out my McQueen with her. Am I the only end closer in this lobby? Are these 3 Dominators late surgers? Okay, should be fine. I think I'm getting anchors here. I just have to overtake 1 pace chaser on gold chip. It should work with anchors here. 6. And then I think I'm overtaking my... Oh, I overtake one of the Christmas Ogres. P3 gold chip is not ideal. Mid-race festival from somebody. Ugh. The ogre in front of me got festival off. Alright, gold chip. Just live the Dominator hit. Come on. Come on, gold chip. Hopefully the 2 pace chasers didn't duel. Ooh, I think the 2 pace chasers dueled. Ah, that's so annoying. My gold chip song got too wide. I think the 2 pace chasers dueled each other to the finish. Lost by a nose. Did this Dominator even go off? Probably. I think my McQueen dropped down afterwards. That's so annoying I lost to this. Because the 2 pace chasers dueled each other. I needed, like, one of my pace chasers to bully out the Ogre from positioning. Yeah, I got out-dueled by 3 corner, or I got out-positioned by corner adept, medium corners, pace corners, tail held high. Those are their 4 mid-race skills. I have 7 skills for mid-race. I got out-dueled by 3, or out-positioned by 3 mid-race skills. Or 4, and it's... whatever. That's what I get for not bringing the Dominator. I think I'd have like a 95% win rate if I replaced one of them with a Dominator. I would have lost the 1 race where McQueen actually secured the win. All the other losses I lost because of a Dominator. Would I consider it for the finals? Nah, I think I'm fine. Alright, this has to be a debuffer, right? Trade away Spurt gold chip. Trade away recovery Ogre. And Dominator hybrid. There's not too many debuffs. 18 out of... what is it now? Like 70 Umas I've looked at. Or 70 teams I've looked at. Just sucks I lost pace promote. I think more so I need my gold chip to lock in. And not high five the stand members. Okay, I procced all of my mid-race here, so there goes Anchors away. Unless I pace down all the way back down to 6. Which can happen, because they all procced at once. Yep. That's like minus 700 SP there. Procced 4 skills at once, and then paced all the way down. It's fine, I think I'm gonna block out this other gold chip. Or am I not close enough to block her out? Alright, get the camera off of Nice Nature. You bring it back to the race. Okay, I got... Oh, I'm fighting for 6 right now. Ugh, I lost 6. This is where Nimble Nav would come in very handy. Oh, head on Radiant Star though for Teo. Is that enough? Can my McQueen and Teo duel? Alright, I think Teo's gonna run away with it. Okay, music for her too. Oh, McQueen actually held on to second. Off of Legacy of the Strong. I was for sure she was getting overtaken by a gold chip there. Yeah, that was a really bad... Like, it was just unlucky that 3 of my skills on gold chip, who still ended up placing 3rd without any excel. It just looks that 3 of my skills just went into the ether, because they all procced at the exact same time, instead of staggered out. I don't think I had to be too worried. I mean, this, like, their team comp isn't that bad. Compared to, like, the rest of the Umas I've faced, like, this isn't the worst team. Okay, this Symboli with the negative hat on Dominator might be a bit of an issue in the medium A. Like, the other two are fine. I wouldn't run straight away recovery Ogre. I would probably borrow something better than Bijin. They don't even have Yeah, they don't even have No Stopping Me. Well, they have no gold skills. They have 3 cards here. And somehow they ended up with 524 Guts with a Guts card. But I probably would have borrowed something better than Bijin. I don't... Like, Nimble Nav is only realistically useful if you miss the... Or No Stopping Me is only useful if you miss every single Excel. I mean, in this race, like, I would have lost if my Teo McQueen lost on gold chip because she didn't have Nimble Nav in 7th. Okay, wait. SS plus vodka. Triple S too. Man, people really like No Stopping Me. Guts Halo. Wow, another No Stopping borrow. Okay, at least they didn't borrow it on Princess. Wait, is this Aishin Flash? Okay, it's not a debuffer. I don't think I'm putting that vodka into the top tier. Okay, missed one. Maybe this Bourbon's holding a decent enough lead where hopefully I don't get paced down. Or at least if I pace down, take out these other backliners with you, gold chip. Okay, fifth place. 5th place is ideal for gold chip. Hit both Beyond and Redshift. I don't know, maybe I get scammed out by the No Stopping Me. Since I can't use the buff of being the pace promoter. Why is Breath of Fresh Air bad right now? A third of the area on this track specifically, there's 3 straights. If Breath of Fresh Air activates on that last straight, it's pretty much useless. Your Uma doesn't know that she's gonna recover Stam in the final straight, so she'll run slow until she finally recovers that Stam, and then she'll realize, oh, I have enough Stam to actually run the track. Wait, this King Halo no stopping me and is running super fast. Oh, but she is completely blocked out by Arden. Wow, this is actually a disgusting block. That Halo was so fast and spent the entire straight behind that Arden. I actually almost got... Yeah, I think she would have won off that no stopping me proc if she didn't just ride Arden's tail for like 300 meters. .484 wit. Wow. That is crazy. It would have been her first win too. I actually almost got scammed by a 484 wit King Halo. I don't even know how you get 484 wits. I didn't know that was possible. Like, I feel like even on 0 wit cards you get like 600. My gold chip has yet to not top 3. I'm telling you, if I was running double dom, 7 of these wins I think would have, or 7 of these would have converted first. I think one of them I was gonna lose no matter what. Or the one that I would have lost, McQueen had to have won. Like, I would have lost if I replaced my McQueen. But yeah, Breath of Fresh Air is just basically bad because there's like a 40% chance that it activates at a pretty bad timing, and it's also just on bad cards. So you would rather run just run Super Creek if you need a recovery. I guess if you wanted a power card, Baka would have been nice. But you can't activate in like the first 10 seconds of the race, and you can't have it activate at all during the late race. Unless it's like this track where, or the Tokyo Mile, where the straight is like 30 meters after, but also it's like, why would you need a recovery for a mile? Okay, 1 Dominator. This one's running double front, Pace Chaser, Dominator, Bourbon Ogre. Seven frontliners to make Goldchip's job a lot harder. Goldchip has to basically overtake before the late race. He has to overtake this Tachyon and this Ogre. I didn't see what the Ogre's recoveries were, but hopefully one of them was Stam to spare. What a big gap between our Pace Chasers. There's like a 2 length difference between my Pace Chasers and the other one. I think Teo unironically got paced down, even with 3 fronts. I think Goldchip should be able to overtake these 2. I overtook one of them. I just need to overtake this Ogre before she procs Festival. And I overtook it. Alright, that's big. Fortunately gonna miss out on redshift here, since my pace chasers are a little too strong. Okay, my tail... Okay, my team can actually duel each other down this last straight. And they both proc music on the final straight. And they're dueling. McQueen in first, Teo in second. Gold ship nowhere to be found. Please? Oh my. Dual flop. Why is Tail looks so mad? But I thought they always had like the head hanging animation. She looks pissed. I didn't even know they had an animation for that. Wait, what does that bring my... I can't race another one. I need to see what my... 7.1 on McQueen. Oh my. Maybe she'll exceed my expectations of hitting double-digit win rate. Or she's just gonna win like 1 every 20. Yeah, the other two pace chasers just had no mid-race. I mean, they got overtaken by an end closer gold chip. Now I just feel bad for bringing this gold chip. Wow. Wow. McQueen's climbing. She can hold on to this 5%. She's guaranteed 5% today. Yeah, let's just speed this up. Let's see if my Teo can steal for P1. I don't think so. She got face down. Wait, maybe Goldchip can... Wait, does Goldchip steal angling here? That is goofy. I guess I should have got angling and scheming on Goldchip. Oh! We got music! Nice, another one for the music count. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just got paced down super hard with my pace chasers. 9 lengths. That's crazy. Yikes. Is this a runaway? No, it's just a standard frontrunner Suzuka. Yeah, this is I think another fast forward race. And everyone's hiding day 2. Where are the actual teams? Suzuka is already gonna get overtaken by a pace chaser before pace down even ends. That's crazy. Wow, wait, a Radiant Star from Teo? Into a certain victory? Hold up, instant Radiant Star into certain victory? Teo, run away with it! Run away with it, Teo! I just launched off of this Arden. . Wait, and my McQueen beats my gold chip. Wait, I think this is the first time my gold chip has hit below top 3. And I would have lost... Wait, hold up. No, I wouldn't have lost this if I ran double dom. I think that's the... Yeah, I think this gold chip needs to get glued. Wow, my first unranked on gold chip. Yikes. Washed. Mm-mm. And where is like the actual teams? Double Dom? What's your ace? Tachyon? Double Dom Tachyon? Okay, maybe I need to look at that Tachyon a little bit more. I lost the pace promote. Wait, did I lose? No, I didn't lose the pace promote. This Bourbon just is failing to front run. There's 2 front runners. I think it's this Daiwa and this Bourbon. But I think this Bourbon's stuck behind my Teo. Yeah, Bourbon just became a pace chaser. Oh, please block the Resplendent Red Ace. Teo, I need you to proc it here. Okay, thank you. I'd rather not gamble against a Rocket Daiwa. Wow, she got overtaken by a medium corners. Oh, I'm not gonna get music. No, no music this run. Yeah, I don't even want to say I'm a sweat on global server. These the CM is so like I feel like I'm actually just bullying. I'm not even running like pure meta. Outside of this gold chip, who's a little strong. Like, okay, never mind. There's a new low. This is the first time I've seen a B+ in... I didn't even know you could get B+ out of Mant. Like, I feel like if you run all rare cards, you get higher than B+. Unity, or maybe they're not done in Mant. Unity. Okay, this one was done in Mant. Into what, a triple front? Can you run B on the other league? You can run A+ on the other league. Like, I feel like if you can't hit double S, there kind of isn't a point in doing graded. Maybe an S+ can win, or get to finals. Wait, I'm gonna lose this Bourbon. Teo, why are you not activating Certain Victory? Am I not faster than the Bourbon? What? Did I fail the wit check on my unique? Actually, this bourbon's not that bad. Did I fail the wit check on my unique or something? I was clearly faster than the bourbon. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to catch up. Alright, let me... What? It's top 5 and has overtake target on the final straight, right? How did I lose this? What is my Teo doing? Like, the precondition is final corner and beyond, right? That's crazy. I thought for sure that was a win. Man, it could have been a mood difference. So I'm gonna go back to that race after this one. Okay, an ace nice nature. And a hybrid nice nature. I'm genuinely baffled I didn't proc certain victory there. I want to fast forward this race. I need to go back to that previous race. Okay, pretty big lead, unfortunately. Surely this time my tail will hit our unique. The killer tunes carryover? Okay, well I guess the strong on the final straight into Teo. Okay, there we go. I hate this anime duo is and more annoying. Don't try to sneak in, nice nature. Get out of my podium. I can't. McQueen won another one. That's crazy. This nice he should try to sneak in. That's a lot of Excel. Take the chance, Radiant Star. Slick Surge, no stopping me. Moving, passing beyond. Let's pump some iron. Redshift. They have 7 skills for Excel. Is it 10% now? Nope, 9.1. I think she has to win one more to hit 10%. She's on pace right now for 7.5. Wait, let me look at the moods here. There's no way she doesn't proc certain victory. Is it really the bad mood versus great mood? I'm minus 6% stats. Gold Ship also has bad mood. Whatever. I should just build it stronger to tank the 6% stat loss. Lost by a neck because I'm minus 6% stats. Taiki Shuttle. And an all A plus team. Taiki Shuttle's the only other double S. What's this made? A4th. These weak lobbies are the only ways that my Teo McQueen can win, I feel. Otherwise, they're just MP3 players who, in fact, do not MP3. You can't steal angling here. That's too rude. What is this late rate? Okay, they hit angling. I didn't steal it. My whole team tried to steal that. Alright, give me a little bit of dual slop here. There it is. I think I have podium here. Unless this fine motion stops me. Stops my McQueen. Actually, I wonder what my win rate would be if I replaced Gold Ship with the Dominator. Like, I feel like my Teo McQueen isn't doing that bad round one. It would not win me finals. I don't think these two. But I wonder what my round one win rate would be. Dominator would help my Teo hit her unique, since it'll slow down the person in front of her. Like, I can lose to an SS, I just can't imagine I lose to an S+. Like, I guess if I failed every single wit check, maybe I can't stat stick my way through. Like, SS isn't that much worse than S+. You're just, like, down, like, 200, 300 stats. But S+, I feel like, is so much lower. Actually, both my pace chasers are SS, so I can't even, like, be complaining about it. Wow, what a tight pack here. Oh, Teo stole first. There's actually just a blob here. Oh, McQueen, I think he's gonna instantly ult here. Oh, wait, we're on the final straight? Oh, McQueen's gonna get a good ult. Wait, McQueen can win this! McQueen still has legacy! Okay. Or not. Never mind, McQueen doesn't feel like ulting. Sorry, my bad. McQueen literally wins this if she ults. Skill. McQueen 3 force lengths? That's literally a McQueen ult. McQueen could have had 10%. I can see the strongest so bad, man. She literally wins with it. Is it still an HP check? You need to be under 45% HP. Like, there's no way I have over 45% HP on the final straight. So yes, it's still an HP check, but like you have to be under 45%. My McQueen, I mean, I guess my McQueen has 919 with a white and a gold, but it should still proc there. Right? She just wasn't considered an overtake target. Alright, I'm never running McQueen again. Her skill is bad, her unique is bad. Like, I'd rather run base McQueen over her. Actually, I'd rather run the base version of both of these. Gun to my head. The base version would have been better. Even before the buffs to both of them. Holy 6S room. Oh my. Is Uma Musume dead? Or it's just there's so many casuals now? Her base ult doesn't work in Derby. Yeah, but you have Spring Runner. Spring Runner is better than whatever this McQueen has. Ah, I guess both of them ulted. If I'm gonna get two useless ults, I'd rather one of them be Spring Runner. Ah, Teo can't even win this. There isn't any matchmaking. You can, like, there's zero evidence that there's matchmaking in this. So no, there isn't like a strategy where you can sack. At least there's one double S. Please don't be a hybrid. Okay, well, a full ace. A double S Gold City. Yeah, I think Global's done with this scenario. Fast forward to be three months so I can actually try to make a build that isn't just win rate farming. Wait, it's Christmas Ogre in first. That is... I could lose to that. I didn't look at the build. I don't think she has a big enough lead on my gold ship. Also, it's just the... I don't think this lead's big enough to win off a festival. I don't even know if she... Does she even beat out my McQueen? Another music trigger. Wait, why did my gold ship and my McQueen... They were running side by side. Why did they go away from each other? Wait! My gold ship didn't duel! McQueen? My gold ship didn't get the duel. McQueen has 10% win rate. That's crazy. I mean, granted it's just a fight between my 3 Umas. But she has the same amount of wins as Teo. I mean, 10%'s not that great, but I mean, it's a McQueen. And Pace Chaser, which I think is the weakest. It's the weakest. Actually, I don't think it is. It is just the weakest. That's what I'm trying to say. The weakest position in this derby. UG Ryan. Actually, this Ryan doesn't look that bad. There's some skills I wouldn't grab. Like Killer Tunes. Killer Tunes is really awkward. I feel like if you're in 5th place, like you don't want to be 5th place, right? So you don't want the mid-race from 5th place. This is a hybrid. 1 hybrid. I can't believe McQueen has 4 wins. I could put this Ryan in S in UG, even though I wouldn't buy like 600 SP worth of skills on her that they did. We're gonna watch it. I've been fast forwarding other races. Let's watch this one out. Let's see. Ryan's behind my gold chip. Christmas Ogre in pace promote. Awesome. If McQueen activates 2 skills here, I might be able to steal it. Give me a Professor of Curvature here, McQueen. No? No, gold chip hit it. Okay, into a beeline burst. Come on, McQueen. I know you want to steal it. Unlucky. And my gold chip pace down. That beeline burst is just early enough to overtake. It's so hurt. I've stolen it once in like the 200 runs I've done, or 200 races I've done with this team. I stole pace from it once and I'm living off that high. Oh no, King Halo hit the bigger picture. Why is my gold chip in 3rd? Oh, Christmas Ogre failed festival. Oh no, they hit it. Or is that the... Is there another one? It looks like they failed it. Alright, Teo, certain victory. There's 1 person in front of you. There's 2... This certain victory feels so garbage. She's in 3rd place. She's definitely faster than the Ogre. How do you not fulfill the precondition there? Whatever, you would have lost anyways. I don't think certain victory is 2 lengths. Wow, really, Radiant Star? Or did they hit it mid-race? I don't know, I'm really paying attention. These alt-art outfits are so bad. We have 1 SS here. I think Global is dead. Maybe Grand Live will... Grand Live may... could bring everyone back. I'm just like... they have 777s in their kit. They can just replace Stam Despair Soft Step with 777s and be perfectly fine. But they didn't even have 777s. They just had 3 mid-race and Radiant Star. Am I the only end closer? Is that why my gold chip's in dead last? This better not be another situation where I wish I brought 2 Dominators to push up my gold chip. Ooh, Seiyun Sky in first. I overtook the Kitas in black. Interesting. I think my gold chip's getting jailed here. Unless she can hit a good duel down this final straight. God, there's just too much fine liners for my gold chip. Yeah. Too many fine liners. Alright, we're all in on Teo then. Teo and McQueen. McQueen can ult here. Oh, Teo ulted. Never mind. I don't know how she got her ult off here. Really? McQueen's not gonna ult? Is the Ogre not close enough? Gold chip would have won anyways, even in from 7th place. I could have just stat sticked this lobby. Yeah, definitely the like 1 week less for the scenarios or between the CMs. I've been feeling the effect of it too, especially since the next CM is 3 weeks from now. No. 20 days from now. I can't even say 3 weeks anymore. But I definitely think it's a lot harder if you're trying to like build up a like my 2 picks here are not good enough for finals. So it's definitely hard if you're trying to like do multiple runs to make like a perfect ace. I think I can fast forward this one. I shouldn't lose to these Umas. At certain points, just exhausting watching these. As wow, can my gold chip overtake the front runner? That's oh, looks like she failed here. All right, 0 effective use out of Legacy of the Strong. But it is music. Okay. Wait, Teo duels and gold chip doesn't? No, gold chip dueled. And Teo didn't get a piece of it. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not that many, like, I feel like if this is your team, just play an open league. I guess maybe they just don't want to play at all. Because you can, don't you just run it, you can just run it, I guess Manta is better, because you want the, but then Manta, like, makes your stats super wonky. Are open league players doing Unity or Manta? I feel like you can kind of do both. Like, I feel like you can make a competitive enough Unity ace for open league. Oh, my win rate dropped, I think. 87.5. How much did I have yesterday? No, No, my win rate went up. I had 85% yesterday. Now I'm at 87.5. Siphoning out of my gold chip. They took 5% from my gold chip. The thing is, like, if you can't hit double S, like, you are just going 0-5 in graded league. Like, I definitely think if you can't hit double S, like, and you didn't start playing since the start of the game, like, I don't know. I think people who joined at like the half anniversary can't even compete as well because you're down in SSR. Yeah, maybe it'll be more competitive next CM, and hopefully there's like a change and people move over to Open League. Because it's definitely not. I mean, it's not even fun for me. I'm 4xing my races when I generally like to watch all of them because I just know I'm gonna be able to stat stick an A+ Uma. And it also would be nice to have Open League a little bit more competitive. I think just generally global is very casual. Can't believe McQueen got a 10% win rate. Still would probably be sitting at like 95% win rate if I swap both of them to double doms. It's day 1 and 2, it's always like this. I think this is the worst it's been. I mean, obviously like the other two were also pretty jobber, but like we're just in a decline. Like the long, I guess because it was a new scenario, even though it was a stat check scenario, since it was A long, was still the most competitive out of the past 3. I guess the 2,000 meter one, it was competitive because everybody who had Christmas Ogre could just bring her in double doms. But I don't know, I'm kind of sad. Derby and Arima Keenan are like my favorite races just because the other things can win. Like my gold chip isn't Exodia, right? I can these two can sneak a victory because they're built somewhat well enough, and I feel like you can't really do that in other tracks. Like it's just the Derby and just the Arima Keenan where you can have the widest variety of Umas that can possibly win a room. I mean, like I was facing against UGs during practice, and McQueen was still somehow able to sneak a win in. The Derby remains the OGCM in the future. Yeah, the Derby and the Arima Keenan. Those two. Well, Arima Keenan is not until like TM Opera O comes out, I'd say. It's probably when it like fully opens up. Since Pace Chasers are still not going to be that strong on the Arima Keenan. You can't really get away with, I think True Worth is what the white is called, until Opera comes out with the skill, which is like halfway through. It's before La Arc, I think. Which, yeah, it should be before La Arc, which has a Arima Keenan in it. And that one you can play Pace Chasers because TM Opera Wit is out. I mean, the 2200, I feel like... Actually, 2200 I don't think is going to be that much double dom. There's still probably like some people who are going to run double dom. But the 2000 was annoying because you had that safety net of U equals MA2. Even though... Like, it just increases your percent. It probably increases your percentage to like... What, 85% instead of 78%? So people were more comfortable doing double doms. I don't know how many people are doing triple recovery, Ogre double dom, or the 2200. At least not until... I mean, when Summer Gold Ship comes out. I think no matter what, people are running quad doms. But I like, it's just gonna be the Derby and Ray McKinnon. Like, they're not perfect, obviously. The 2400, 2500 is not like a perfect distance, but it's the closest you'll get to being a Oshi CM. Obviously, there's still strong picks. Like a really souped up encloser or a good strong double front like runaway comp is still good. That's probably the most consistent, mainly because the devil Christmas Ogre isn't as strong on this track. Without the speed carryover, like, you need to build up like an actual Ogre in order to, like, she's the strongest pace chaser, but pace chasers are the worst roll. Like a 0.5 acceleration pace chaser isn't going to insta win a lot of rooms, but she's still strong. How do you even play mid races after summer gold chip releases? What do you mean? How do you play mid race? Yeah, summer gold chip's a little scary with Murmur, All Seeing Eyes too. Nature's, I mean, we're gonna see a lot of nice nature in medium tracks. Oh, medium races. I mean, yeah, I think it's almost if you want to like have the best chance after summer gold chip releases, generally everybody, like, you want to bring a single dom. Like, single dom double ace or single ace double dom is very, very popular. It depends on how much global picks it up though. Like, you can definitely win with because it's not guaranteed that they hit both the dominator effects. I had the calculations, but I kind of lost it. But 564 uses a random gold skill, so this could hit either Dominator or Watchful Eye. So you need to win. So the Dominator needs to win the coin flip that it hits Watchful Eye. It needs to pass 2 wit checks because it has to pass the wit check on this and Dominator. So it's what, 92%? Or I'm gonna do 92% because I don't want to think about Aoharu's increased wit. That's a 92%, and then another 92%, and then they need to win the 50-50. So it's not like 100% you're gonna get hit by quad doms. It's just a really high chance, and it's also guaranteed that they'll hit one of the 2 skills, because either you pass the wit check on dom, or I think it's a 1% chance that they fail both wit checks. How is it any different? Because there's a second gold skill. You have a second gold skill. So yeah, you can't re-trigger skills with 564, but 564 triggers a gold skill no matter what. Right? You can be any distance, and there is a skill that is exclusive to Mile, called Keen Eye. And Keen Eye decreases current speed by 0.2 for 3 seconds. So this is what I mean by you need to win the 50-50, because if 564 hits Dominator, then you can't use Keen Eye, so you'll only get hit by a Dominator. But if they proc 564, and then it procs Keen Eye, and then they hit Dominator, that's where the double dom comes from. It's not fully double dom, because this is 0.2 compared to Dominator's 0.25, but it's still like, it increases Dominator to basically be 100%. It's a 99% chance that they hit Dominator, as long as they're playing an end closer Dominator. Because it's really hard to fail 2 92% wit checks. It's like a 1% chance. But if they win a coin flip on one of them and it hits this Keen Eye, you are losing 0.45 current speed for a base duration of 3 seconds. And then obviously, characters like Nice Nature, the base version, can also inherit 564 and run basically guaranteed, like, a guaranteed 0.3, a guaranteed 3%. I guess All Seeing Eyes might miss the front runners. So that's why, like, 564 is kind of very toxic for the PvP events. Like, the first time they did no debuffs was that first CM, the Haunted 2200 in Design Your Island. One thing about the no debuff rules is that technically people can still bring debuffs because Evo skills don't get disabled. So somebody like there's talks right now for the upcoming Tokyo Derby on the JP server of bringing who are the two that have Murmur? It's Super Creek and Top Gun, right? Because of the new Zenith Spurt, you can still try to debuff people. Because they can't disable, or they can disable Evo skills, but they didn't disable Evo skills. So these, I guess Nice Nature is also included on this list. Oh no, I think Nice Nature, yeah, Nice Nature doesn't get an Evo. But Creek and Top Gun still have their Stam Drain included. Dominator, there isn't a Dominator Evo. It's only these two. The Dominator Evos all like turn into speed skills, I think. Right? All of them turn into speed skills. So it's only these two characters that technically still have their debuffs when debuffers get banned. But I'm pretty sure all Dominators Evos are either target speed or current speed increase. But they also just recently released a new stamp card, so I don't know how popular. Oh no, this stamp card doesn't do anything, but I don't know how popular like single Dom or single Murmur is. Do debuff ults get turned off? I don't. Is there a strong debuff ult? Wait, that's the wrong Rice Shower. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I mean, technically Drain for Rose is a debuff, but it's 0.5. I don't know if there's is there a 0.3? Is there a 3% Stam debuff on an ult? I don't think it gets turned off. Like Rice Shower's 0.5% gets turned off. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure ults and the Evos don't get turned off, which are only these three off the top of my head. I can't remember if anyone else has a debuff. I don't know if like any of the newer characters have a debuff in their skill off the top of my head. How did my races go? They went alright. I lost 3 of them, I think. Wait. Am I doing that math right? No, I lost 2 today. I have an 87.5. Cafe has a speed debuff, does she? I haven't seen Cafe in so long. Oh yeah, she does. A 0.05 current speed decrease. No, I don't think. I think 564 is the bigger problem. Like, it's not the deep Dominator itself. 564 is going to be the bigger issue. Oh right, Cafe is really hard to bring. I forgot. Is inheriting Summer Gold Chip's ult still good? Like, what do you mean still good? You would never use it on an ace. Like, you would just never use this on an ace. Like, using a rare random skill is pretty much really bad. Because, like, you want all your like, most of the skills where they proc are good. Like, that's why they're getting it. For debuffers, on, like, the no debuff. On no debuff CMs, this skill does nothing. Like, it cannot trigger. But yes, like, any other track you would want to run double dom with this. This is a gold skill. Rare skills, gold skill. It does not trigger Evo skills, it doesn't trigger unique skills, it only triggers the gold skills. Have I done any prep for the next CM? I'm working on my Nashina Flower. Making a little bit of progress. Like, this is currently the test one I have. But she's kind of stupid. Running 2 wit cards. And I only ended up with 841 wit. I had a single double rainbow, I think the entire... I entered Summer 2 with both of them not bonded, and I had a single double wit rainbow. which allowed me to get to at least 840. So this is my current Machino flower. And I think the parents are fine enough as is. So I'll probably just be trying to do a couple more attempts to try to hit at least 1000 wit. I wanted like 1000 wit. And probably like 70 power. 70 power, 70 guts goes into wit. And I think I'm happy with my Nishino flower. Well, assuming I get all the skills and my LS. So I would like to bring a Yuji Nishino flower. I made 0 progress on parents for Haru. But I need to finish that by next week, because I need to start using Barrows on Haru. If I can finish it up by next week, I can do I think 60 runs. If I use 2 weeks on Haru, I can do 60 runs, which hopefully by then hits a Turf A Haru. Otherwise, I'm bringing this is the Haru. No, this is my sprint Haru. When's the last time I ran Haru on a mile? Is this my mile Haru? I don't think I have a mile. Yeah, I don't even have I have a sprint and a dirt. Not Vegas. I mean, I would run Vegas Guts over Air Groove. I don't own it. What's the blue setup? It's 12 power. No, not 12. 10 power, stam, and wit, I think. 4 power, 1 stam, 1 wit. I think low guts, Uma's in any position is even gonna work. It's not that important. Like, people still get flung out. Like, 50% of the time, you're not gonna actually duel somebody. It's just, where else are you putting the stats? Right? Like, I mean, it's ease of training. Right? You can hit this exact stat line, except move all the guts to wit. But it's not like you have more skills. It's just ease of training. It's just a higher cap. Because you don't have to train as much stam. But, like, if you have 600 guts and someone has 900 guts, you're just going to be 2.5% slower. 2.5% is... Guys, I'm sorry, I'm bringing out a calculator. Times 2.5. 0.025. It's 30 speed. Like, the extra 2.5 from the extra guts, outside of dueling, gives you a single circle speed green. But it's just a higher cap. Like, if you end up with a duel with somebody, and they just have 400 more guts than you, it's a lot harder to beat them. But I wouldn't say it's mandatory that you have... It's mandatory to have at least 600. If you can't get 601 guts, I think you're just playing Mant wrong. But ideally, you would aim for 901. Yeah, and then the third Uma I'm running is a Suzuka. I'm gonna try to pace up the lobby. I think while it does like buff up stronger front runners, I think I am more likely to lose the pace down than finding somebody. I'm more likely to lose to a pace down than finding somebody who has like a super strong front. And I don't think Nishino Flower and Haru would have even won against like a double front comp, just because the track just favors front runners. So I'd rather just run a Suzuka and win against all the backliners, which I think is going to be more likely than me facing off against a double front. But I would not run Suzuka. If you're like planning to try to run like a runaway as a blocker, it will never block out an actual front runner ace. It just blocks out all the team trial Umas. But I think I high rolled the speed training on this Nishino. No, I don't think so. I high rolled the guts training, but one speed's not that bad. Nishino Flower has 15% speed bonus, 15% power bonus. All 3 training facilities train speed. Yeah, if you have a 0% speed bonus, I definitely don't think you can do solo speed. That's like way too gambly. But Nishino Flower has like a perfect stat spread for guts. Yeah, I saw 3 triple guts. Which all it really did was give me like 150 extra guts. I think I would have hit the same speed power. Or I would have also been down like 50 power. But I would have max speed even without seeing the triple guts. Nishino Flower can do it. Like Ogre can also do it, right? Ogre has 15-15. No, she has 20-10. But Ogre can also do like a really strong guts build. Who else can do it? Who else has speed power here? Grass Wonder has speed power. I think if you have speed power, you can definitely... It's a lot easier doing the guts build. When your stats are on other stuff, it's a little bit harder. Like Haru, for example. Wait, that's the wrong Haru. I'm probably going to do 2 speed, 2 guts, 2 wit. And then I'm just going to aim for 900, because I can't really be gambling on triple guts on Haru. But you really need to play around your growth rates. Haru can get away with 2 speed, 2 guts, 2 wit. Now, Ogre has 20-10. But it's still, like, valid for the guts decks. I don't know who else has anymore. You really don't... what growth rate is... I think like you just have to have speed power to have a consistent gut deck. Or actually, Pasa also has it, right? It's 20... your power is going to be a little bit low. But she can do 1 solo, speed, 3 guts, and then high roll double wit. Is guts the way to go? Or can you win with speed power wit? I think you can. Like, as long as you have 901, or sorry, 901, 601 guts. Like, it's not like you're going to go 0 and 5 because you didn't aim for max guts. It's just, like, this is just a higher cap. If you have Admire Vega and Narita Top Road, it's a higher cap. But you can definitely win with speed power wit. It's not... If, like, dueling was 100%, like, everybody will always duel, then it's a lot more important to have guts. And, like, while the final straight is 500 meters, everyone's flinging out on the final corner. It's, like, similar to somebody hitting a... That's probably a little bit higher chance than somebody hitting a no stopping me. Like, it's around the same vein as that, where people with high guts are gambling on like the 40% chance that they will hit that duel in order to take advantage of it. If you don't own Vega, is it better to borrow Dictus over Vega? Dictus is just objectively better, but if you're having trouble hitting speed and power, I would borrow Vega. But Dictus technically gives you average more guts. You trade the speed power for more guts and stam. So Dictus is for training guts and stam. Admire Vega would be for training speed and power. So if your Uma is struggling to hit speed power, I guess borrow Vega. But like if you hit this stam number, like 601 plus, this is essentially 30 extra speed. If you're below, like, you can live below 600 stam, you're just giving up 30 speed from the stat bonus on the track. But it's more important that you max out speed and get the natural 30 speed there than you get the stam there. I got like 2 runs-ish on this. So I think I have about 30 more runs into Nishino Flower. I don't want to make her too strong. This one's like, I think, fine enough. I think this can get me to finals. I just want more wit. Is her unique easy to get? What are her epiphanies? Is that what they're called? Epiphany? No, it's not epiphany. Epiphet? Yeah, Dictus is just technically the better card. If she lands in wit or speed, she's better. It's just like if you're struggling to get speed power, you'll just trade the rest of your stats in order to train those two. Thank you for typing it out for me. It's impossible? Wait, let me look. Is it in trainer notes? Little Miss Prodigy. Receive inspiration from a legacy with no career G1 wins. Win? Twice. Yeah, I don't think that's possible to get without doing a throwaway run. That's unfortunate. Just saw that I put up the recommended decks for Grandmaster. Why are we running Throne for the first one? It's not mandatory. The two cards I consider mandatory are Meijoro Ramono. I think it's impossible to play this track without Meijoro Ramono. And I think it's impossible to win as a front runner without top runner. So like these are the mandatory ones. I have this is technically a flex slot, but it's like one of the better flex slots that you can do. The main reason is there's no ancestors and guides during this scenario. And this gives you Refraction Arc, which is a skill that you can use. It's a group card which helps you throughout the scenario, because I think like once you get through, I mean it's nice running a PAL card. But the main thing is just like Ancestors and Guides doesn't release for this first CM. And like, I mean, if you need to borrow like Sweep Tosho Wit over this or over No Stopping Me from Special Week, sure. If you want to borrow Steady Advance over Throne, like it's fine. Like it's not like it's mandatory to run in the deck. It's just, it's good because it allows you to flex a PAL card in, or a group card in, rather. But if you're able to function without a group card, because it doesn't give you the scenario effect like Answers and Guides do, then you can borrow any one of these other cards here. But you just won't have access to Answers and Guides. And it's a strong card. Throne is a strong card. Like in terms of stats, like 3 speed is useless, you know. 3 or 2 wit even is kind of overkill. Like you might as well run a card that has decent friendship bonus, because you can activate it for Grandmasters after you get all your knowledge. It's like really strong for that one hit. I think Answers and Guides will be a problem on Global, given that it was a problem on JP. As in, people didn't pull it. People dipped out during the scenario. We have a little bit of like future sight. The main issue is that, like, when Bourbon released, like, okay, imagine this scenario, right? Like, let me let me walk you through my experience with this. Everybody was running Fine Motion as their best card, right? So like Fine Motion was the wit card to run. Suddenly they released a card that has the exact same friendship bonus, but with an extra wisdom bonus, skill point bonus, max hints to mile straights, mile corners, medium distance straights. Like this can be used on everybody except front runners. All I've got, it comes with a gold skill that is guaranteed to give you, unlike Fine Motion. And this one, every single person can run for mile medium. All of her events give you 5 bond, unlike Fine Motion. So if you finish all of her events, that's 35 with her starting bond. So like, when this card released, obviously everyone's pulling for it, right? Every single position can use this. Like every single position can use Meguro Ramonu, and it beat Fine Motion out in training. And then 2 weeks later, they would say, hey, here is a PAL card. It is mandatory to run. If you do not have this as a deck, you cannot play the scenario at the same level as everybody else. Like, everyone blew everything into Meguro Ramonu, and then Ancestors and Guides released. So, this banner came out with when you had basically 0 carrots. Obviously, Global is going to come with that same issue, right? Because you should still spend everything on Meguro Ramonu. It's just that good of a card. But people can save up during Grand Live, either to pity for it, for either one pity for it, in order to like free up your borrow slot, or you know that in the future, oh, Bourbon's good, Jungle Pocket is technically skippable, so I can, if I want like Ramonu and Bourbon, I can just save up for those two. Like the issue was that we didn't have the foresight, and after Meguro Ramonu release 2 weeks later, boom, here's a mandatory card that you cannot function without. So it's going to be a problem, but it's going to be definitely less of a problem. Like, the other servers also didn't have as big of an issue with Answers and Guides. Like, I'm going to pull for Answers and Guides. Which should have been in my pull plan. I could technically hit everything I want, I think. Like the other issue was that people were pulling stuff during Grand Live. Like, people pulled for Daichi Ruby, people pulled for Symbolic Chrysalis, people pulled for Aishin Flash. I don't think that many people pulled for Chaos Miracle. A lot of people pulled for Tokai Teo because they had free pulls. Like, there's 4 banners here that people pulled on in the JP server. Like, it's really common to see people own Tokai Teo, Symbolic Chrysalis, Aishin Flash. So, like, people didn't enter the new scenario with more than 60k carrots. Because most people were like, oh, 60k carrots, like, I can get the newest banner. And, like, oh, Meguro Ramonu is the scenario banner. The last scenario, the friend card came with the scenario. So, oh, this must be a scenario without a friend card. So they just blew everything. Because they had 60k for the new scenario. Oh, there wasn't a new scenario card. Like, that was the biggest issue between the gap of these two banners. But you can borrow Answers and Guides. I'll try to update the rest of these. I know I said I was going to, and then I ended up not. But you can kind of, like, take away... Not really, this is, like, medium track stuff. But, like, End Closer's main thing that you would kind of want to borrow is Sweep Tosho. For mediums, it's Ogre. Trying to remember what else came out during here. I think the rest of the cards aren't that great. At least I don't remember them running. Opera, I think, released after the long CM, so you don't really need that. I guess Jungle Pocket's really good, right? Jungle Pocket's a really good borrow. Any PAL card you can run on 0. Like, any PAL card is copable at level 30. I know there's like a... I mean, even Light Hello, like, I don't really agree with aim for Limit Break 2. Like, cool. I mean, the 10 training effectiveness is nice, right? But, like, you shouldn't, like, use a crystal on it for 10 Limit Break. Like, none of them have that great of an upgrade. Like, they're obviously stronger. I mean, you should run Mr. CB at max limit break instead of level 35. But even Ancestors, like, the difference isn't that big. 8%'s a lot. I mean, the stand bonus is nice, the 10 TE. But, like, you just want at least the SSR. What are you using the SSR crystals for? If you whiff on... If you're pulling for Tachyon, if you're pulling for like Ramono, if you're pulling for Pasa, and you whiff, like it's not worth going another 30k carrots, another 200 pulls. You just use crystals there. Like the first really good crystal one is probably Metra Ramono. If you play Pace Chasers at all, Tachyon Speed's good. But Metra Ramono technically is like the best use case for it because there isn't like a second card you want to be spooked. The actual banners, like the extra limit breaks on the friend card is nice. Like whenever you want, like Metra or Mihono Birdman's another good option, right? Because you don't really care about getting Sakura Laurel Sam. So you want to try to use as little as you can here. When you don't want the second one, like you don't want to invest more pulls because you're just gonna get more of the second one. Like you'd rather use those carrots when you want both cards. So mainly like if you're pulling for a single card, like those are good targets for the crystal. If you're pulling for both cards like you do on most of the scenario banners, usually you want to just invest more carrots into it. How boned are end mains in League of Heroes? I don't like maybe one of the recent sprints. I think I saw somebody use an end card or an end closer. But yeah, like nobody ever plays end closer for League of Heroes. Do I have the picture? Yeah, like most people play double front pace or double front late. Like this Kyoto 3000, like late was really good, right? Or Sakura Laurel was extremely strong. She will always be strong on these 3000 to 3200s for like 4 scenarios. Like most people play double front. This one they played late because Lose Yourself is just that busted. The first one they also played late because Neo Universe was really strong. I'm actually surprised. I don't remember. I don't remember Vodka Christmas being that strong, and I still refuse to believe that she's that strong. But generally, yes, you'd like never play end closers for League of Heroes. Yeah, like Orfevre would be like if you have guaranteed excel and really good mid race, you can play an end closer. It's just you might as well play a late surger or a pace chaser. You'd have a better chance. I guess wait. I think for this one there was one pace chaser in top 6. Where is it? Oh yeah, it was a Meisho Dodo. But yeah, generally, like, you want to play these two. Late Surges, you kind of just build them as a pace chaser. Because you're going to pass all of the... You're going to pass the 6 NPCs on a Late Surger. So you just grab, like, Redshift, for example. Because I think Redshift is top 6? Let me double check that. So it's been a while since I played League of Heroes. Yeah, so League of Heroes, it's top 6. There's 12 runners in a League of Heroes match. So basically all of the playable or not all the playable Umas, but all of the non-NPC Umas, all the player Umas will have access to Redshift because you will pass the other 6 people. So like there's no point in playing an end closer because they just don't have it as easy of a time overtaking people. It's a League of Heroes is a one-on-one. You have a team of 3, your opponent has a team of 3, and they throw in 6 NPCs in there to block you out. So generally, you should be playing front pace or front late, depending on whatever's stronger. Neo Universe was really strong, I guess. Vodka was really strong, so they dominated a lot. I think I saw more Neo Universes, though. At least that's what I recall. For this one, Sakura Laurel was extremely strong. Let me put that in. I guess we're gonna put Bourbon in. Bourbon. Yeah, Bourbon's not notable. It's just that's all people had access to. Summer McQueen has a really good ult here. Queen, Summer, and then the last one was Sakura Laurel. No, I'll update these. I just need to do more stuff. In general. But like, Metra McQueen has mid-race from the halfway point carried over to the late race. It looks like this person did it as front runner. Obviously, Kitasen and Saiyan Sky are really strong because they have their excels. If you're wondering what I'm pulling on next, so my next pulls, how many cards do I even have? I got 1,500. Yeah, 1,500. My next pulls are going to be Ricky. I missed out on doing Pace Ricky on the JP server, so I want to do that before she becomes meta. So I'm going to pull for Pace Ricky. I can basically get her for free, so you don't even really have to look at my carrots for Ricky. I have 142 Trading Scout tickets. After this CM and the next CM, I can probably go up to like 160. So I have a lot of pulls just off of tickets. Then I'm going to pull on Tachyon. Then I'm basically skipping everything until Kitasen Black New Year's. Everything in here I'm not playing on my account. I'm just not really... Well, I'm interested in Aston Machan, but I want her for League of Heroes, so I'm just going to ticket her for Grandmasters. Kitasen Black New Year's, there's free pulls on it. I think there's 50, so it's just cheaper. I want Narita Brian Blaze as well, so I'll be grabbing her with the other ticket. Obviously, I'm a whale. Like, I won't ever say that I'm free to play or anything. So I will pick up these two, the Uma tickets. I don't know if I can fit Fujin into my pull, but I would like to also have Ina's Fujin because I don't have Bourbon. So I can't really use Valentine's Bourbon as one of my front runners. Well, but yeah. Well, I mean, we're getting close to League of Heroes, so I kind of have to start pulling for the League of Hero Umas. And then obviously I'm gonna go Mejo Ramono, probably Ancestors as well. I'm gonna skip Bourbon Wit. Like, I'm pulling on Ancestors and Guides, so I don't have to pull for Bourbon Wit. Ancestors and Guides, like, I should have enough for Pity, but if I get a single copy, I'm jumping off the ship. And I won't go to Pity. Unless I'm like 10 pulls off or something. If I'm like 150 plus in, and I got my first copy, I'll probably do the last 50 pulls. And then I have to choose one of these two. I think it's most likely Sakura Laurel, since Neo Universe is only really good in medium tracks. You only need one copy of Ancestors. Well, ideally you would have it max limit broken for the 10 TE and the 8 friendship bonus. But it is more important that I can borrow Bourbon Wit than it is that I own. I have to own it because I have to borrow Bourbon Wit. And then in actual CMs, I can borrow Jungle Pocket because my borrow slots opened up. Like, I think most people, like, I won't recommend pulling on this. It's just not, like, it's better to get account strength through either like one of the strong Umas or through one of these 3 cards. Blaze looks like a trap. I'm gonna Uma ticket it for the 1 CM that she can run. I mean, every Uma is a trap. Like, even Christmas Ogre, she has like, what? How many was it? 4 here, 2 here. Or is it 2 here? 1, 2. Yeah, 2 here. Like, I guess it's like the most effective use you can have is Ogre Christmas. But for the next, it's what? 4 in Track Blazer that you would kind of run her in, 2 in Grand Live, which makes it 6, and then 2 in this. I mean, like, you shouldn't be pulling on Uma generally if you want to, like they're most likely going to win you 1 to 5 CMs. Yeah, if you don't need them, like, if you're pulling, like, I have to borrow Bourbon Power, right? Or Bourbon Wit, because I'm not going to run front runners in the actual CM. Like, there's no point in having this on my account, because I'm only going to be using it for half of the PvP events. So I'd rather just borrow it, since I wouldn't need to borrow. Like, this is the only front runner card I would need to borrow. So it just makes sense for me to pull on this. I like don't really recommend many people, like unless you're trying to also aim for high rankings in League of Heroes. Using Blaze wasn't that good since it's only 1 CM before Monster becomes available through Opera. I mean, yeah, I'm just taking her because I want to play her. Like, I don't think she's that strong either. I mean, her skill's decent, right? Like, she's just a long merchant. If you are top 4 in the late race, and there was another pace chaser, you get 5 seconds of 0.55. Like, her kit's okay. This is a decent enough skill. Oh, actually, Evos are out by then. Right, Evos are out by then, so she gets 4 seconds of 0.35. Like, her Evos are good. Her unique is good. Technically, I think, and if you wanted to play a pace chaser, Summer McQueen is stronger when Teo Wit comes out, I want to say. Bourbon's the Gal week. So yeah, Bourbon has free pulls. I think starting with this banner, starting with Gal week, we no longer get carrots from the gold week, or like we don't get, like, you know, gold ship's not dropping 5,640 carrots on you. Those carrots just get put into supporter pulls instead. So this isn't 80 additional pulls to the gold week. It's just instead of carrots, they give you pulls, which is going to be Bourbon. What was the New Year? What was Gal week here? I want to say it's Narita Taishin Wit, I think was the gold week. Sorry, not Gal week. I think Narita Taishin Wit has the pulls. For Gray week, I think it's this banner. And then recently it was Tap Dance City for the other gold week. Is Runaway reliable at blocking Monster? Somewhat reliable, yeah. Monster, you have to be within 10 meters, which is 4 links. I mean, yeah, everybody would rather have the carrots instead of being forced to pull. Most of the banners are bad. Actually, Bourbon is a front card, and so is Tap Dance City. Tap Dance City was also a front card. But yeah, you're just forced to pull. So like instead of getting the carrots, you're forced to put it into that banner. But it doesn't change like that much in terms. I mean, it's 1 month of 6K. I think they give you a little bit, but it was definitely a lot less. Like, it's no longer the gold ship, 5,640. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'll be back for the next 2 days. Hopefully, CM's a little bit more competitive. Hopefully CM's a little bit more competitive. Ended up with, what, 2 losses today? I lost to a front Bourbon. I mean, it was okayly built, but I lost because I had bad mood on my Teo and they had great mood on their Bourbon. I lost by a neck while under a 6% stat nerf. And then, what was my other loss? It was a backliner, right? Or was it to a Christmas Ogre? Oh, I think it was to a Christmas Ogre because I didn't activate Certain Victory. Teo has, I think, failed both my losses. It's not her fault. I should have built her better. If I had, like, more power. Not more power. If I had a little bit more wit, she maybe should have won it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Ending off with 5 losses, so I'm 35 and 40. I think honest. Oh, also, Goldchip finally dropped her 100% win rate on top 3. I think if I ran Double Dom, I'd have a 90% win rate. I think I would have only lost 2 on Goldchip if I was running Double Dom. But oh well. I had fun building these two. Not really. I actually hated building these two. They both have terrible mile aptitudes. I don't think I'm ever touching these 2 skins again. They both also took longer than my gold ship. But whatever. Thank you guys all for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.